Have you ever been afraid of something that hasn't even happened yet? You replay the worst possible ending in your mind, and somehow you suffer for a future that doesn't even exist. But here's the question. What if your fear isn't warning you about the future, but stealing your present? Many years ago, there was a king named Adrian. He had armies, wealth, a magnificent palace, and everything a ruler could desire. Yet every night, he walked alone through the palace halls. He feared losing his kingdom. He feared betrayal. He feared making the wrong decision. One evening, an old traveller arrived at the palace. The king asked him, "How do I become fearless?" The traveller didn't answer. Instead, he handed the king a small candle. Then he took him outside.
The night was dark. The traveller lit the candle and said, "Tell me what you see." "Only a few steps ahead," the king replied. The traveller smiled. "Then walk." The king hesitated. "I cannot see the entire road." The traveller answered, "You don't need to." The king took one step. The candle revealed another few steps, then another, and another. Slowly, the king understood. He had spent years demanding that life show him the entire road before he was willing to move. But life never works that way. Fear demands certainty. Wisdom asks for the next step.
You don't need to know whether everything will work out. You don't need to know what people will think. You don't need to know exactly where your decision will lead. Sometimes you simply need enough courage to take one honest step forward. The king returned to his palace that night. His problems had not disappeared. His kingdom was still uncertain. The future was still unknown. But for the first time, he stopped asking, "What if everything goes wrong?" and began asking, "What can I do with this moment?" And that question changed his life. So, my friend, if fear is keeping you from starting, speaking, leaving, trying, or changing, don't wait until you're fearless.
Take the next step while your hands are still shaking, because years from now you may realize something painful.
The life you were afraid to live was the life you were meant to begin. And tonight, ask yourself one question. What is the next step you're afraid to take? Maybe that's exactly where your freedom begins.